Welcome back to Emily Cat 176. It's Friday, and normally I would do book reviews on a Friday, but this Friday I'm going to be talking about an exhibition, and I will tell you why I'm doing it now, because Van Gogh is coming back to the Lume. Now, I've actually done a video already about my last visit to the Lume, and I'm going to be putting a little video at the end of this one to show you what the experience is like. And the Lume, it's all about digital art. It opened in 2021. Bruce Peterson is the owner. It's a completely different experience, and it's a very popular gallery. So the Van Gogh exhibition is on now. There's general admission, and then I'm looking at my notes. General admission, and then a VR experience. And the VR experience is called Finding Vincent: The Story of Theo and Vincent van Gogh. So there's two prices. The general admission is $49.90, which is quite reasonable. The Finding Vincent VR is $93.85. That's a bit pricier, but if you want that experience, you've got to pay for it. So the Lume, I've been to every exhibition since 2021. It's a good experience, because what a lot of us do is, I said, you never drive into the CBD. It's just pointless. And Melbourne is quite a good city. Everything is sort of in the one area. And you meet friends at Flinders Street Station. Then you walk across the bridge, which is where the river is. Go down South Bank. Have lunch, have a few gin and tonics, which is what I do when I go out for lunch, and then come out, you turn left, and you walk towards the casino. It's maybe 5-10 minutes. You cross that road. Oh, what's that road called? See, I don't drive, so I don't know what the names of the roads are. I know you cross the road. You're actually heading towards what we in Melbourne call Jeff's Shed. And Jeff's Shed, I had to look this up. The name is actually the Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre. What a mouthful. That's why we call it Jeff's Shed. And if anyone wants to know why it's Jeff's Shed, it's because it's named after the Liberal Premier Jeff Kennett, who was in power at the time when it was built. So if you're in Melbourne and if anyone says Jeff's Shed, that's what it is. So it's really, really good, but the Lume's lease, because the Lume is in the Melbourne, in this Melbourne Convention and Exhibition Centre. You walk in the big glass doors, and you just go that way, and it's there. But the Lume's lease runs out in January 2026, and they're not going to renew it. Now, it's not known now if they will try and find another space. I hope they do, because this is very popular. Very popular. As I said, it's digital art. It's permanent digital art. It's quite a different experience in terms of galleries, exhibitions, and as I said, you will know, if you look at the little bit at the end of this video, you will understand what I'm talking about. But they get good crowds. They do get good crowds. This Van Gogh one is back by popular demand. I saw it the last time it was there. So I don't know if I'll go to this one. But the fact that they're closing in that space at 2026, if you want to see this and you are in Melbourne, go this year. Because, as I said, it won't be there next year. as things stand at the moment. I don't know if they're trying to negotiate or whatever. All I know is the Van Gogh exhibition is on now, and the lease runs out in 2026. I would think with Jeff's shed, I would think it would be worth their while to actually keep the Lume there, because I don't know how many exhibitions they have. The sort of exhibitions that go in there, they're like car things or travel things or whatever. And I have to admit, I've never been to an exhibition there that I can remember. But of course, it's not up to me, is it? If I ran arts in Melbourne, it would probably be very different, but it's not up to me. So yeah, as I said, if you want to go to the Lume, and it is well worth the experience. If you are visiting Melbourne this year from overseas, it's well worth going and having a look at it, because it is something else. It really is. So yeah, that's it. As I said, Van Gogh is back. He's back at the Lume. And then we'll have to wait and see what happens in the future. All right, so enjoy your weekend. As I said, look at the video that's at the end of this one, because as I said, you will understand exactly what I mean by what a different experience it is. So I will be back on Monday, and as I said, have a nice weekend. Bye.